back to ZETV.
We are here with the creative director of Made in ZWE, Kuda. Guys.
He wants applause.
You watching, clap. Clap,
Mr.
clap.
Made in ZWE.
Get straight into it. What is Made in ZWE? For someone that's watching this, she doesn't know, he doesn't know what's going on. What is Made in ZWE?
It's always a hard elevator pitch, but
Made
Made in ZWE is a creative platform. We focus on film, music, art, and events and fashion. But it's also a lifestyle brand. We're just trying to create a community of Zimbabweans understanding their identity and who they are and being proud of that, but also like exerting it to the world.
It's not made in China anymore. It's
made
in
We're switching it up.
ZWE.
We're switching
We're
it up.
switching it up, okay?
So what made you come up with the concept of Made in ZWE?
I think I've always been interested in the idea of identity, of being a product of, being sourced from or birthed from or whatever you want. And I think there's nothing more.
Straight out of Zim.
Yeah, you know what I mean. There's nothing more engaging to your core like belief of who you are than being made from something. And like you guys say, made in China. We laugh at them like, "Ha, this is made in China."
But it's everywhere.
They're like, "Listen, you better wear that. You know where it was made." So we just wanted to create something that, from the name, just already expresses that this is a product of this.
Yeah.
And we want to, tell everyone that the world is yours. Go for it.
That's dope.
That's
Every time I talk to you, like, yeah, that's dope.
I can see it building up.
That's dope. So tell us about your current project. You have over 40 Zimbabwean artists.
Yeah, I've lost count because I'm.
He's lost count. This could be like one of the biggest collaborations because I haven't heard anyone that's had over 40 people
on a track.
So.
Yeah,
we can search this up.
I would just be humble enough to not be, that assertive and say it is the biggest night.
Say it. You need to claim it.
But we from the set, we just wanted to do something grand. And
it is pretty
I think the initial inspiration was trying to do something as an ode to Zimbabwe first and foremost, and then we were looking at the events that were happening around us, especially back in Zimbabwe, and then just trying to say, okay, how do we engage in that conversation? And I think music is the one piece of content that will always transcend like borders or geographical locations.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter where you are, you can relate to this situation.
It's an international thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So we sat together and just made a song. The idea grew, more people became a part of it, and
so you have loads of different artists on there. One of my favorite, Takura. If you're watching this, Takura, please come on.
Takura, he's one of the very first to even be on the project, and like humbly.
He's so humble. He is so humble.
Grateful.
Were you starstruck?
I would be.
No, actually, no. Like he's one of my favorite artists. But then we're just partners and we're trying to work in something. And I think in that moment you forget like who you're with. You just try to get it done. Cause But I think now, especially hearing his new tracks, I'm like, oh my god. Yeah.
He's made it big.
Yeah. So that's where we are, and the song is out now. You can check it out on madeinzwe.com.
Yeah.
And
it's described as a fusion of Afro pop, urban, and gospel sounds
with scintillating vocals.
Scintillating. I might need to look up in the dictionary.
So the whole project features over 40 artists, musicians and producers from around the world. Like this is countries like South Africa, Zimbabwe, UK, Germany, Turkey, Kavlos, I don't know, this is everywhere around the world.
That's amazing, Kuda. That's really good.
Thank you so much. Like it's not even like, I get that you might even think like, yeah, Kuda, but honestly, I just joined pieces together, and I'm so grateful for every single artist and producer and creative and person that helped us along the way and to be where we are.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the reaction that the song got from everyone?
We haven't actually put it out yet because
it's on the website.
Wanted. Yeah, it is on the website.
I was gonna say, what did I listen to?
Be exclusive.
We're following you on your social media and everything.
Yeah, we're working on the music video right now, and we're taking the same direction that we did with the song, where we have all these people become a part of an idea. So now we're extending that invite to pretty much everyone, you guys included. We're gonna shoot their video here. So the video you're gonna see from this is gonna be in the actual.
I'm gonna be a video vixen. Where did you find that?
So yeah, in the video, we're inviting all the dope Zimbabweans around the world, same with the song, to just, you know, send us a video of them singing along to the song and be a part of the music video.
I'm gonna be famous, mama. I'm gonna be famous, mama.
Mama, I'm gonna make it.
So we hope that the actual reaction as to what the project is gonna come from when we release the video.
Yeah.
I think we've always understood that without a visual to accompany the sound, it's not going to make the same impact that we hope for. And we haven't tried to claim any impact. We let it out because people were asking, look, where is the song? So we had to put it out. But we wanted to put it out with the visual. The visual will be out soon. We're working on it like ASAP.
Yeah.
And
Working long hours.
Yeah. Very.
So it's more of a partnership rather than a collab with Itai for her and the
Yeah,
Pavilion
so
Trust. How did that come about?
I mean, from when the inception of the project altogether, I immediately knew that we couldn't be, as Made in ZWE, we couldn't be the sole benefactor of, you know, all this energy. We couldn't say, hey, thanks for this, it's done.
Yeah.
You know, you've made a song, that's cute.
Yeah.
So,
there had to be a cause.
yeah, and I think Made in ZWE as a brand anyway, we want to always have a great amount of social responsibility in anything that we do.
I love that.
So, you know, immediately we were looking at charitable causes, and I've been talking to Taliro from Pavilion Trust, sorry. And when I first met her to then when I was looking for charities, she was still doing the very same thing, and that encouraged me to think like she's someone who's really passionate about what she's trying to do.
So what do Pavilion Trust do?
So Pavilion Trust as a project this year was to go to rural schools in rural Zimbabwe and provide school shoes for children in those schools. Because she visited some schools in Zimbabwe and realized that, yeah, fair enough, the kid might be hungry, the kid might be whatever, but if they don't have shoes, it's kind of like, and I know it's a very niche cause, but there's something metaphorically inspiring about it, thinking that this child doesn't have shoes to literally walk into their future.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
or the whole like sanitary towels and stuff like that.
So that was the second part of it, and I thought, okay, shoes, that's great. That's nice, but I knew people wouldn't be able to connect with it the same way that we did.
Yeah.
So, and they also, what really inspired me was thinking that, okay, there are young girls in these schools that we're going to provide school shoes for, right? And these young girls are thinking, you know, thank you for the shoes.
But I like a pant.
Really appreciate the shoes. Hey, you know, these red bottoms is nice, but I've got bigger problems. Because I'm very pro like women. Like this.
Feminist.
Yeah, very much so.
Good.
Very much so.
Do you see that? Any single girls? We got a feminist here.
Thank you for the pitch. Appreciate that.
You can holler in the comments below.
God.
Or DM ZExclusive. I'll look out for you. DM your name. We want a picture, your background,
emails.
qualifications, management. You better have done something with your life, okay? We don't, no. Yeah.
So the second partnership was with A Tie for Her and their project again. We were just trying to ad hoc on what the charity's project was going to be anyway. And their project this year was going to be in Zimbabwe to provide sanitary aid for young girls in Zimbabwe. And I just looked at those two causes and I was like, this is perfect. Like, let's, you know, so now the song, the idea of the song and the video and the whole project is to inspire donations to raise just under £10,000 to then have these two charities travel to these selected schools in Kumusha in Zimbabwe, you know, create workshops and talks, and where we were not only just gifting these boxes of shoes included for the young girls, would get pads in them. We're looking for a brand or a company to sponsor stationery for these kids. So we're hoping to have shoes and stationery for the girls, shoes, stationery and pads. And it's just like a little complete kit of like, you know. Because I think this is just like, imagine receiving a shoe box with like shoes
and everything.
Pads,
I remember in school, do you remember when we used to do that? I don't know if you, when we were younger in school, we used to get a shoe box
and put little things.
That kind of idea, gifted and nice.
But you never know where it's actually going. You see those little videos and stuff like that, but you never actually, So at least now I know, okay, it's going back to
my one plea though, my one plea is that the Zimbabwean community need to embrace good ideas first, and then I'm not talking about please support and what. No, I think sometimes it's hard to support when the product itself isn't supportable. It's like, it's nice, but it's like, you know,
how's it not supportable?
And not supportable, I mean, like sometimes it's like, we can make something good first. And then let us try and be behind it, you know. And I should like to think that we have really put our entire souls into something like
making
this.
A product.
And now we're hoping for the help from the community to say, like, you know, we've done something and we're going to carry that notion ahead with the charitable causes. And we want to just wrap it up there, but we need your help. We need like support. So
and you work with like a massive team, don't you? You work with some pretty inspiring people.
We do. Those are people that we collaborate with. Made in ZWE itself.
No, I mean within Made in ZWE, not the people that you.
Oh no, it's just very, very small team.
Oh really?
Very,
I thought it was quite a bit
surprise.
Every time I get a DM or I get an email, it's like from this person. It's not directly from you.
So
I'm like, okay, from this.
You have your people talk to.
We've always had people, amazing people who've always helped along the way, and I'm so grateful for that help. But the team currently consists of just myself, Menashe, Mercy, and Steph in Cardiff.
But to get a team even of that many
Shout out
people,
to
it
the
means
teams.
that you have something solid. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It means you have something that people believe in because they don't have to put their time and effort into this, which is amazing.
Yeah. But after this project, man, guys,
collab.
We've got tracks
ready.
on tracks just waiting to come out. We've got merchandise. Hashtag Made in ZWE Festival 2019.
What did you say? Wait.
Rewind
Did you
the
hear
camera.
that Made in ZWE Fest?
Rewind the camera. I'm not saying it again.
Fest, you've got a competition.
I've said it.
That is amazing.
An exclusive ZETV. The name is the name.
Exclusive.
I've said it.
Oh, that's amazing.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
So what do you believe motivates you the most in everything that you do?
Whew. That's a hard one. I want to ask you guys a question after this, actually. After that question.
Oh, okay. They want to take our jobs.
I want to ask you. What motivates me the most? I just want to create. Okay, the long answer is the whole. I'm very passionate about this.
You are a very passionate person.
I love Zimbabwe. I'm creative and and I'm trying to do something to leave a mark in this world. And I think everyone has a moment to just leave a scratch on the wall. And it's like, what kind of scratch are you going to leave? So I just want to like do a whole fuck off. I mean, can I?
Oh, you can do it.
I just want to but I think the easiest answer is I just want to make dope shit. Like, just want to create dope shit.
I'm not going to repeat that because my mama might be watching, but what he said.
My question to you guys is...
I feel like he's gonna put us on the spot.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. ZETV, or even just you yourself and what you're aspiring towards. Who do you do it for? I'll start with you, Prim.
We do it for you. You know our slogan. The youth can relate. We're doing it for the youth.
Yeah. No, I'm asking about you personally.
Me personally.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely for me, it's definitely the youth. I have younger sisters, and I know they're friends. Like, they're in my life. Like, I see them a lot. And you just want to inspire younger children, because anything that you do, it starts from when you're young. And you have to start from an early age, appreciating your heritage, knowing that you can be Zimbabwean out loud and proud, and you should be ambitious. It's not just about being Zimbabwean.
That was me too.
That
No, but honestly, that's why we started ZETV.
For real?
Because honestly, when I was younger, I had parents that uplifted me, that supported me and told me you can do anything in the world, all of that. But then I didn't see many Zimbabweans doing anything. So when we were coming up with the concept, we thought, where can I actually see, like, I want to see a designer, I want to see a musician, I want to see a comedian who's made it, so I can sort of know, okay, the direction I can sort of go with, because not everyone has those supportive parents or supportive friends or just in that environment. So that's why we thought, do you know what, let's create a platform where we can have all of that. It doesn't have to be Zimbabwean. Once hopefully we can go further into Africa.
We're going to broaden.
We're going international. But we want to inspire. Yeah, exactly. I'm proud to be Zimbabwean, but when I was younger, it was a struggle to be proud. I'm not gonna lie. So I want anyone else that is younger, however old, sometimes a part of you, you kind of lose yourself. Yeah. So
what I really like about what I've discussed and what you guys have said is just the connecting idea is Zimbabwe, and it sounds vague and it sounds very like
cringy.
Yeah, okay.
Cringy.
But this is it. I think it's more. It resonates a lot more in Zimbabweans abroad, diaspora. There is shout out to my girl Rue. She's working on a new EP. I don't even know if she wants me to say this. He's working a new EP. It's gonna be called Home. I won't explain, but well, we were talking last night, and we're talking about how there is a need and a desperation for understanding one's identity and where you're from.
Yeah.
But also trying to find belonging. Because you're in this space where you're not quite part of the space, but you obviously assimilated and become a part of it nonetheless. But still, you recognize what is home. But then again, it's like, what is the concept of home?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll probably get.
And about your friend Rue, I saw the snippet on your Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, you should check her out.
We need to get in contact with
Rue.
Rue. Will be in your
Rue,
DMs.
if you're watching.
Hands down, my favorite voice.
I think you know what?
My favorite voice.
She's beautiful. Guys, there's going to be a link in the description.
She's on the Maiden's Way
Rue's
song,
lit.
and she does the
Rue's
spoken
lit.
word part.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to hear her voice, go to maidensway.com and you hear her. So,
So thank you so much, guys. We've had Kuda here, Made in ZWE.
Thank you.
You know, it's been lovely. It's been great.
I want to give a shout out to you guys for having this platform.
He's so kind.
I know the way he gasses up. He gasses up.
For real.
Do you know English? You know Bonita sometimes. Like,